What's going on, guys? I've been away from the YouTube for a while, but I got a go-kart. I bought a go-kart yesterday, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it. So it's a Predator 420cc engine, and what I've been having issues with is whenever I turn it on, I'll first put the choke all the way to the start position, so all the way on. And then I will slowly move the choke to the right to run or off. But I have to do this slowly or it dies. So obviously what I do first is I turn the key on. I turn the fuel on. And then I put the choke to on or start. And then I will crank it a couple times. And usually it takes maybe 4 or 5 times before it actually turns over. And then I will have to start turning the choke off slowly, or it starts to die. But what I've been having issues with is I have to keep it. I have to keep the choke about a quarter of the way on, or it dies almost immediately. So even when I start to go to run, it starts to die. Well, it does die. So I have to keep it like about a quarter, so about right here. And it goes all the way to over here, but I have to keep it about right here, or it starts to die. And this whole time there's a lot of white smoke coming out the exhaust. So right there. So it seems to me like if you flood the engine, and that's what I've done. There's a lot of white smoke that comes through the exhaust. I'm not sure. I'm not too big on engines. I am fairly a newbie. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But also, whenever I go to actually run the cart, I'll let it run for maybe 5-10 minutes. Try to let all the white smoke clear. When my first test drive, or my first actual drive run, I moved the choke to about 3/4, and I didn't really have any issues with it dying. But after I got it back, I tried to restart it, and I went to drive. And if I hit full throttle, so if I hit full throttle on the cart, it acts like it wants to get up and go, and then all of a sudden it acts like it's trying to die. So I'll have to let off the throttle, and then I will do the same thing. I'll go ahead and hit the throttle, and it'll start to get up and go, and then it'll act like it's gonna die. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. So I did take the carburetor out, and made sure everything was clean in there. I didn't change anything, but I cleaned. I checked the main, lock or main key, and you could see through it. You could see daylight through it, almost the size of a needle. So there was no issues with that. And that carburetor actually looks like it's brand new. So it looks like it's a brand new carb. I changed the spark plug out. The spark plug had a lot of oil on it. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but I changed the spark plug out when I first got it because it wouldn't start, and after that it started right up. I also had to. I don't know what's going on over here by my house, but there's a helicopter real close to us. Let's see where they're at. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe something happened on the interstate, because the interstate's kind of close. So this is gonna be the go-kart right here. The other thing that's going on with this cart is if you can see the front tires, the front right one is pretty bald, and the left one is not so bald. Man, they're real close. I don't know what happened. So whenever I go at higher speeds, my front wheels start to shake. So what I did to try to mitigate that is, if you can see right here, this bolt, I changed it to the very outside one on both sides, and then I test drove it, and that made it a lot worse. this front tire was trying to pull me to the right, so I had to change that bolt back into the middle one. But it still shakes, but not nearly as bad as the outside two. Those outside two. So those are my two issues with the cart right now. So the lights work; those are pretty bright. Obviously, the seat's all jacked up. I would like to get the seat changed. But let me see if I can show you guys what's going on with this thing. Let me show you the spark plug real quick too. So whenever I got the cart, I changed the spark plug. And this is what the spark plug looked like. Let's see. So dirty as hell. And a lot of oil. There was a lot of oil inside also of where the spark plug goes in that chamber. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be, but there was. I got this stuff too, but I have not used it yet. Carb cleaner, engine starting fluid. I did not have to actually use this. I thought I was gonna have to, but I did not. So what I do is I'll turn the key on. Turn the key on. The choke is all the way on. I'll turn the fuel on. What I'll do is I'll pump this. I'll pull this string a couple times. See if it starts. And then if not, I'll move this choke for about a quarter or so. And I'm not sure why it does that. It pulls my... Once I get to a certain spot, it like jerks back. So that's what I have to do. It started to die, so I had to move the choke back onto the start position. So what I'll do is I'll let it idle for a few minutes. There's actually hardly any smoke now, so maybe the engine was flooded and some of that gasoline had to evaporate. But I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to take it for a test drive right now if it doesn't die on me. So as you can see, I also have to replace this hose right here. So that hose goes to the air filter, which goes to the gas tank. I have to replace that. That piece broke off. I have to fix the seat. I have to fix the steering. I'm not sure what's going on with the steering. But like I said, this front tire is way more bald than the front left. And it also does still try to pull me to the right a little bit. So I'm not sure how to fix that. I wish there was one more bolt on these 3 bolts. I wish there was a 4th one and a 5th one so I could move the shocks in higher, and maybe that would help. Yeah, so if I try to move the choke off or to run, it starts to die, so I'm not sure what's going on. Torque's about half right there. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys for a drive to see if it still tries to die on me. Alright, so it seems to be doing okay right now. Okay, yeah, you see that? That's what it's been doing. So when I hit the gas, it starts to try to die on me. That's exactly what it's been doing. So I have to give it about quarter throttle or it wants to try to die on me. How's it going? Pretty good. Yeah, so that's what happens. So when I start to hit the gas, this thing tries to die. Well, it does die, but I'm not sure what's going on with it. So I can try to restart it. It's going to start, but it's going to do the same thing when I try to drive it again. So. So this is gonna be full gas. That's full throttle right there. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but whenever I start to give it gas, it wants to die. Maybe I have to adjust the carburetor, the screw on the carburetor. I'm not too sure. So now it's not taking any gas. So this is something else that I have to fix is right here. So this cable attaches to the throttle. So this cable right here attaches to the gas pedal, which is attaches to the throttle. So right now when I was hitting the gas, that's why I was getting no gas, because this cable come attached. But if you guys know what this may be, let me know. Like I said, I cannot turn this choke any further to the right towards run, or it'll start to die. When I start to drive it also, when I hit the gas, I also cannot hit full throttle. I could when I first test drove it later on this today, but for some reason, maybe I definitely need to clean the air filter, because that thing's dirty. I need to replace this. It's really dirty. I'm just not sure what else it could be. Maybe it could be the air filter, because it's really dirty. So if you guys have any idea about the 420 Predator motor, let me know, and I definitely will post more videos. So this is what it's gonna be right here. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Bye. Another thing that I wanted to ask you guys is for the pulley. So right after I turn off the camera, I tried to restart it, and the pulley broke. Obviously, you can see it's the third time that it broke today. Is there any ways that you guys know to help prevent this pulley from breaking, besides getting probably a new string? So is there any way like to pull the this string all the way out and then let it come back and then start your pull? Or do you start your pull just without having to pull all the way out and then back in? Also, how do I replace this pulley? Do I have to buy a whole new pulley, like from a store, or can I just buy the rope and restring the rope inside of here? Or do I have to rebuy the whole? Is it come all in one, or can I just buy the rope and replace the rope? So if you guys know, let me know. Also, shoot, I guess there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with this cart. So it has an electric start, but when I turn the key to the start position, it's not actually cranking anything. Right here it has a circuit protector that if you push it in, it's on, and if it pops out, it's off. I'm not sure if it's on or off right now. It looks like it's on, but there's like no power going to this or anything. So if you guys have any idea of how to fix the key for the key start part of it too, let me know. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in this video, but I appreciate your feedback, and let me know in the comments what you guys think about this and if you guys have any answers. I also need to fix the seatbelt too, as you guys can see, and the frame. So there's all kinds of stuff going on with this thing. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.